a valley town when harvest time is near. Lonely girls stop by and I'll tell you why. It's the wild call of harvest they hear. Wild harvest, wild harvest, north and south, from the east and west, the girls arrive in town, and they work all day with no time to play, and they gather their grapes with a frown. So slow, each day passes so slowly, and each night is so lonely, they have nothing to do. They work while their bodies are baking, while their poor hearts are aching for a love warm and new. But still they'll wander back each year. The call will tell them when, like the lonely wine from the grapeless vine, they'll be slaves to wild harvest again. Wild harvest, wild harvest, slaves to wild harvest again.
Mr. and Mrs. United States. Almost every segment of our population has a politician or a lobby to protect their rights and privileges. One group, which it overlooks, is the migrant worker. They have no rights, and very few exercise their privilege to vote because they are not usually in one place long enough to fulfill the necessary residence requirements. How many of us really know what migrant workers are, what they are required to do to earn the right to live? Not as human beings, but as migrant workers, a sort of third-class citizen. The picture you are about to see was not made in a foreign underdeveloped country, but right here in the United States. No sets were built. No attempt was made to make the conditions of migrant workers seem worse than they are. This picture was filmed on a farm that employs migrant workers, the exact location of which cannot be revealed, but perhaps it may seem familiar to you.
Hey, you want a lift, baby?
Sure.
Not supposed to pick up hitchhikers. Company rule.
Sure appreciate you breaking the rule.
Driving this truck gets pretty lonesome at times.
I'll bet.
Especially when you're a lonely man like myself. Nobody to go home to. Long hauls down to L.A. Gee, I have trouble staying awake. If it weren't for the bennies I take, I'd have cracked this heap up more than once. How far north you heading?
Ludlow Vineyard.
Oh, I cut off just 80 miles south of there.
I'll go as far as that if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all. Want to have a little nip?
No. No, thanks.
You know, you're driving around here and the law as much as smell of burp on your breath. It isn't as pure as ivory soap. You end up in the can for 6 weeks. This driving day in and day out isn't every day I get to meet a nice girl like you.
Will you shut up? Just shut up.
Can I give you a lift, dearie? Well, come on, come on. That's it, we're right in here. I seen you stand back there at the side of the road on some beehive. You didn't remind me of my little grandbaby lives up Dunsmuir. What's your name, dearie?
Julie.
Well, ain't not the right sort of name. Mine's Goldie. That's what they call me. Just Goldie. You hitchhiking a ride to somewhere?
The Ludlow Vineyard.
From some beehive. That's where I'm headed to. Say, would you like cigarettes?
No, thank you.
Oh, well then, steer for me, will you, dearie? That's it. Thank you. I seen your face summers afore. Didn't you work at the Ludlows season before this?
The last week of the harvest. It was the first job I ever earned money at.
Well, you're looking at somebody who's been picking crops now to 20 years. Of course, I got me a little sideline. See? All them things back there, I sell to the pickers. Well, go on around if you wanna.
Goldie,
Yep, I'm listening.
you have a home? Someplace?
Well, it ain't exactly a place. It's more like a feeling. Fill her up with $1 worth of gas.
You're not the only one, you know.
Oh, well, ain't no sense bucking that line. We'll fill up the car and then we'll go down the road and clean up at Herbie's trailer camp. Lad! Goldie! How's your love life, you old liar, you? How's your money, you old thief? Oh, ain't she hiding her hair of yet? Not since last year's cotton picking. Yes, sir, some beehive. We had ourselves cotton picking good time, didn't we? Excuse me. This here is little Julie, and she's going to be picking sour grapes up Ludlow's with the rest of us.
Hi, Julie. Oh, man.
Say, if you've got a spare inch in that old rattletrap of yours, I'll hitch you right up to Ludlow's with you. Oh, my pleasure, dearie. Pick up your stuff and let's go. Get in the car, kids. Oh, yes, sir. Say, you got that windshield, didn't you? Thank you kindly. Every season they come.
Grape pickers. Why don't they stay where they belong instead of dirtying up other people's country?
We ain't so very much better off than they are.
We sure got something they ain't got. Roots.
That pushing and shoving, I quit hiring for the day.
Those people are like animals, waiting for a bone.
Yeah. They help keep your bread buttered.
And your whipping boy, Whitey's no better. Treats them like dirt.
Well, they are dirt. Scum of the earth. With their aching, hungry bellies,
They're empty pockets. Just a pair of hands and a set of muscles with no place to go but back to the dirt where they came from.
My high and mighty father, Sam Ludlow, is speaking.
Yeah, you better listen.
I'd rather vomit.
Oh, that's my boy. Weak in the guts, wobbly in the knees. Look, it's about time you pitched in around here and took a hold of things like a man.
Whitey's taking care of that.
Doing a job you should be doing?
You mean doing it his way?
When are you going to wake up and learn that you can't handle these people with kid gloves? Soft soaping them. Isn't it about time, boy? You're 22 years old now. When I was your age...
I know you were born dirt poor, proud of your poverty and sure of your ability. Look, why don't you build a monument 20 feet high? Then everybody can see what you've done.
There's no need. It's all here. I need some vine trimmers. Over there. I need some loading platform hands. Nice husky ones. I need some bunch pickers. Good, clean pickers.
That's us. That's us right here. Come on, Julie. Come on, come on, come on. Beehive. You think that old Sam Ludlow do something about cleaning up these rat holes?
Oh, he does. Just before the health authorities pay him a visit, he cleans them up.
Smells like something died.
We'll air these mattresses out, Julie, when we get time. Did you bring any work clothes or jeans? Just what I have on and a dress.
Him look better, huh?
Take your hands off, Rose.
Sure, Madge. Sure. Goldie, what are you doing?
Spraying,
Well, there's no flies in here.
deodorizing dairy, rose water, sweet smelling rose water. Just 'cause we work like men ain't no call for us to smell like 'em, too.
You know, one of these days they're going to throw you right out on your duff. You and all that trash you cart around.
Trash? 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 You call brassieres, hairpins, silk stockings, and toilet articles for the ladies, razor blades, shoelaces, work gloves, and jockey shorts for the gentlemen? Ha! You call that trash?
Didn't hear you mention anything about the rot gut whiskey.
I ain't allowed to sell that.
Well, it'll be a cold day in July before I buy any of that 5 and dime junk you peddle.
Well, like I say to everybody, dearie, thank you if you do, and thank you if you don't. Julie, here's my last pair. Looks like your size.
I haven't any money.
Oh, well, that's all right. I'll put it on the cuff.
I'm going to talk to you, Whitey.
Later.
Now, Whitey.
All right. What's your problem?
Some of those women you hired this afternoon worked for you last year. Why they came back, I'll never know. But they'll have a good reason for coming back next year.
For instance?
I want their quarters fixed up and the plumbing in the shower room straightened out so it works right.
Oh?
Those women aren't pigs. They're human beings. Let's treat them that way, huh?
I'm in charge of this ranch. When your old man complains, I'll listen.
You get an extra allotment for repairs each month.
And what's that supposed to mean?
That's not hard to figure out.
Look, Sonny, I'm running this place because you haven't got the brains or the guts to do it. And I'll run it my way.
You know, that's a pretty good meal by that old wood stove. Nice smell, wood in your nose. Huh? You know, I bet you I have cooked over more wood fires than Daniel Boone. Ah, there's no better way to get raised up than on a farm like I was. You got no time to think. You got no time to worry. Just dig, spit, and pull.
Goldie, why don't you shut up?
I'll shut up when I got a good mind up. Huh? Sun goes down, there's only one thing on that girl's mind.
Excuse me. Where are you going, Julie?
Take a little walk.
Work call comes early tomorrow.
I won't be long.
Oh, thank you, dearie. That's a sweet little thing, that Julie. I'm a beehive one of these days. I'm going to give up thinking and caring about the whole kit and caboodle of you. And when that happens, you die. You just lay down, stretch out, and die.
Hello, Mr. Ludlow.
Julie Watson, well, come in.
I didn't think you'd remember me.
Well, it's good to see you again, Julie.
Is it Mr. Ludlow?
Well, last harvest when you said you'd come, why, I didn't
You didn't believe me.
Well, it isn't much of a life, picking grapes. That is for a girl like you.
I like it.
For the rest of your life?
I haven't planned the rest of my life.
Oh, well, good. I mean, well, I guess I don't know what I mean.
Do you like me, Mr. Ludlow?
I wouldn't have asked you to come back if I didn't.
Because I thought you resented me.
No, I don't resent you, Julie.
Is this how you feel?
Don't you feel the same way?
No, Mr. Ludlow.
It's my son you're thinking of. Is that it? That's true, isn't it, Julie?
No.
Yeah, that's why you came back. That's why you're here right now.
No. I came back because this was the first place I felt I might belong. Something to hold on to, if only you'd help me. Mud in your eyes.
Cat and mouse again.
Don't rush things, Whitey. And don't hog the bottle.
You've had enough.
Yeah. I've had enough, all right. You and your promises every season.
I'm not going to listen to all that again. You hear me?
You keep yelling like that, and old man Ludlow will hear you.
Sam Ludlow. I got something cooking, Rosie.
Won't come to a boil. Never does.
Oh, something big this time.
How big is big?
Time's not right to let the cat out of the bag yet.
Well, when you do, careful you don't get scratched.
Who's going to stand in my way? Who, Rosie? Who?
Ludlow's son, maybe?
That runny-nosed punk, that soft-bellied head-in-the-cloud schoolboy. The old man as much as told me I'm going to run this place someday. But I'm not waiting for someday. And you know what's good for you. You'll keep your mouth shut about all this. You hear me, Rose? You know, you get pretty every season, Rosie.
And you get rougher.
So, you came back. Boy, grass never grows under your feet.
Why, what do you mean?
You know what I mean.
It's late.
Oh, just like that. Hello, goodbye. It wasn't that way with my father a little while ago, was it? Why didn't you spend the night? We got more bedrooms than we know what to do with. You know, last season, at the music party, I thought you were different. I even made something special out of a goodnight kiss. But there's nothing special about you, Julie. You're like all the rest of the filth and scum around here. Anything in pants, young or old. And those tears won't wash away a thing.
Where you been? I asked you where you been.
Out driving and thinking.
Thinking? About what?
This lousy world we live in. Liars, cheats,
I don't like to hear that kind of talk, boy.
two-bit women.
Have you been fooling around with those women pickers?
What's the matter? Is there a law against them?
I asked you a question.
And I'm through answering. Go ahead.
There's something inside you, boy. It keeps twisting and turning. Your mother, God rest her soul, she had it too. All restless. Always looking far off for something that was always greener. Is that what you're looking for? I hope not, son. Because you and this ranch are all I've got. And if you don't want it, Whitey does. Tom? You want that to happen.
You better use these. You can pay me on payday. Say, Julie. No brains at all, Julie. You just clip and lay 'em right in the box. Of course, you lose the clippers. It takes $2 off your pay. You just take and you handle 'em easy so they don't bruise, and then you lay 'em careful on top of the other ones so you don't crush the other ones in the box.
Somebody else's grapes? Who cares?
I like to do what I'm paid for.
Do it and shut up.
Keep your hands off.
Getting blisters. How many baskets do we fill today?
More we fill, more we get paid. Is your back hurting?
A little.
Oh, pickers ain't got no backbones, just a set of muscles and a pair of hands.
Hello, Whitey.
Get back to the fields.
What about your promise?
Inside jobs are all filled.
Should have known.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Never too busy.
You want field work, you better get back to it.
You talk different in the daylight.
Well, last night was last night.
That's right. And today's today, huh? And the sun is just about to burn off the top of my head. And I'm hot, Whitey.
Get back to work, Rose.
Sure, Whitey. Anything you say.
First inside job comes up. I'll keep you in mind.
Where's Rose?
Who knows? Ha! But I can guess. Ha!
Got an inside job. Not you. Watson. Julie Watson. Mr. Ludlow wants to see you.
Sam Ludlow?
You want the job? Yes or no?
Well, go on, dear. Your man's waiting. Go on, go on.
Be sure and visit us, Julie.
Whitey! Whitey!
I'm some behind. Oh, Sam Ludlow, mouth watering out of a sweet young thing like that. Huh?
Oh, come in, Julie. Come in, Julie, come in. I'm glad you're here. Come on, sit down, girl, sit down. Julie, take a look around this room. What do you see?
A home?
I'll tell you what I see. I see a room full of empty furniture and memories. Memories that just won't die. This chair here. It's my favorite chair. Usually sit here late at night, sometimes in the dark. And I fight all my fights all over again. You ever do anything like that?
Yes, Mr. Ludlow. Often. There's a lot that I've lost and a lot that I've regretted losing.
What, for instance?
My parents. Before I ever got to know them. A home.
Well, this could be your home, Julie.
You mean just work here?
Just work here and nothing else. Julie, this house needs someone. Why, last season I meant to ask you to... Why are you crying, Julie?
Because you understand and know about everything.
Yeah. Everything except how to raise my son.
and span, Julie.
Hello, Goldie, Ned, Rose.
How's the new job?
Fine, just fine. I'm keeping house for Mr. Ludlow and his son. This is the first chance I've had to.
Yeah. I'll bet you keep real busy.
Not as busy as you, dearie. Never happy till she got something to be unhappy about. Just look at her, swinging them hips down the road like there's two pigs in a gunny sack. Does my heart good to see you ain't forgot your old friends, Julie. Say, there's talk going around that Mr. Ludlow might throw a play party come Sunday.
You'll be there, Julie.
Yes.
Well, I guess we better get to going, Madge. Not more than an hour till supper time. Anytime you take a notion to visit, you just come right on ahead.
I will, Goldie.
Bye.
Okay, stick to your pad, but you'll miss a great session. Who's playing? Joey's blocking the boys, and I tell you, those studs are really way out. Man, how they swing. Crazy. Maybe the boys been through. Yeah, feel ya.
He was red-headed. When I asked him if he wanted to come in, you know what he did? He just stood there, blushing red as fire. You know what I told him? I said, "Hey, you better go home to your mother. You's a baby." And I thought you were a man with them long legs.
Yeah, I used to know a boy like that.
Hey, you Grace and Judy's gonna be in there all night? What's the matter, Goldie? You got a head and shake? I'm gonna race 10 times hell that water runs out.
Hey, Goldie!
What do you want?
You're still selling that 100 Proof White Lightning? Hey, betcha by now you must have cleaned up a small fortune.
Yeah? Well, I'll bet you by now I could clean up a small fortune selling fresh air in here. Hey, the water's gone off! Cheap homemade plumbing. Never did see any that could hold up any kind of wear and tear.
Are we gonna pass it over just like that?
Bessie, will you keep quiet?
And I'm saying the time comes to all us to march right over to Sam Ludlow's house and holler good and loud.
And I'm saying, as usual, your big mouth is open, but ain't nothing coming out.
Well, I ain't putting the blame on Ludlow or nothing like that. But there's a thing or two we could tell him about that foreman of his.
You think that's going to stop me? Good. I wouldn't you tell anyone I was here. You'll be looking for a new job tomorrow. And that goes for your friends, too. I'm not good enough for you, that it? I'm some kind of a lousy scum.
Goldie and Rose will be back soon.
Some other time, huh?
Madge, you ought to be getting yourself some sleep instead of just staring a hole in the wall.
Well, all right. So Whitey made a pitch at you. Is that any reason for you to turn off your motor and just stop living? I ain't talking just to hear myself talk. I like you, Madge. You got feelings. But there's lots I pity in you, too.
I don't want to kid you, Goldie. So help me God, I don't want to kid you. But I've got to tell you something. A girl reaches a point when all of a sudden there's nowhere to go.
Oh, honey, there's always a place to go if you take the bother to look.
But as long as I keep looking for the kind of guy I'm looking for, every time I take a breath, my insides are going to hurt. When a girl is clean and hungry and 17, that's something else. But when you've been kicked black and blue by men, when you've given away big chunks of yourself without getting anything in return.
Now, what good's it gonna do you to tear yourself apart? What good's it gonna do you? Just answer me that, Madge.
Oh, why do I waste words and why am I making excuses?
'Cause you're a fine girl. And you're looking for one special man. And inside you just don't tick no other way.
And my life's ticking away. To nowhere. To nothing. And pretty soon I'll be all lived up, thank God.
Good night. Sleepy.
Like I was ground glass.
Maybe you just are.
I'm your girl, remember?
Can't stand a dame slobbering over me.
Do I lean on you too hard, honey?
Nobody leans on me.
So I don't lean. I rub.
Got some business to attend to. Tying one on, Junior.
Why don't you go report to my father on the condition of his esteemed offspring? He has high regard for your opinion and judgment.
Why shouldn't he? I'm the only one around here protecting his investment.
That's a laugh. Whitey, the protector of Sam Ludlow's money interests. The lord and master of Sam Ludlow's empire. What a crock.
You shut your trap.
What's the matter, Whitey? Afraid your secret might leak out?
Do you hear me? I'm not kidding.
I don't know whether my father would approve of his hired help becoming violent with his own flesh and blood. Be careful, Whitey. There's a limit.
so dumb.
Remember me saying I had something big cooking, Rosie? It's finally come to a boil. Figured out a way to make myself Ludlow's partner.
You've been working on it long enough.
Once he gives an inch, I take a mile. The whole damn vineyards. How would you like being the wife of the owner of Ludlow's vineyards? That do anything for you, Rosie?
Everything.
And all I'm asking is one little favor.
Ask.
I want you to play up to Ludlow's kid.
Well, now, I can take that remark all kinds of ways. Just exactly which kind of way did you mean it?
Well, he's been hitting the bottle real heavy lately.
Boss's son, he can afford to.
But his old man can't afford any drunken accidents that's liable to get into the papers. Not to a son of his, he can't.
Well, accidents happen, Artie, but making one happen, I mean, getting somebody killed is... Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Well, back out if you want to. Plenty other dames I can turn to.
I didn't say I wouldn't.
You was thinking out loud.
Thinking about you.
We got no problems now. Do we, Rosie?
No, Whitey. No. I got no problem.
Well, don't you like them? Wrong size?
Thank you. They're beautiful.
Well, try them on, girls. See how they feel.
I'll wear them to the music party.
How about a party dress to go with them? What's the matter? Don't you want to hear what I've got to say? Or is it you just don't like the idea of my talking at all?
I want you to apologize to Julie right now. And for the way you've been carrying on in this house.
Please.
Just a minute, Julie. Well, Tom, I'm waiting.
And you can wait till hell freezes over.
That's enough of that.
Enough. Take another lifetime to get it all said.
Tom?
All right. All right, I apologize, Julie. I apologize for my father.
He's worth 50 times more than you are. I shouldn't be here. He hates me.
No, it's not you he hates. Or me, nor anybody else. It's himself.
Seldom is heard. Goldie, go hard. Great sakes. Look at me.
There ain't no need, I can smell you.
This is my gold slipper. You gotta know that. And I am the new elf.
Sure. And tomorrow morning, you're going to have a head just like as big as a pumpkin. Oh, no.
Not me, I'm not.
I'm not turning into no pumpkin. Any more of those cheap two-buck motels, either. No more of that pea drinking around for me. No, sir. After tonight, it's going to be nothing but first cabin, extra blue plate, special. It's going to be all right.
Come on, let's go, everybody else. Let's go.
Hey! 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 If you want to use any of them guns, you better ruffle yourself up there.
What am I going to do with this
Wow. Moving an inch until the ground stops shaking.
Hey, that's mine!
Can't figure out where he got the guts. Setting a whole outfit soon with that jailbait kid.
Well, anytime you want to leave.
Hey, those look very nice on you. I'd buy them if I do. That's very good quality. Them 50 cents a piece. Well, thank you if you do, and thank you if you don't. You see, it was during that time when they was using airplanes to spray all the crops to get rid of them bugs. Them are orbits, brother. Well, thank you if you do, and thank you if you don't. And they was dying off like frogs, bastard frogs and lick flies. Say, we ain't giving them away. That's 2 bits. Huh. Cheapskate. Good friends and bad. Oh, like they went. I cried honest to God tears. I went to so many funerals I had to dye my only 3 dresses black. You. And that is why, dearie, that I just don't like fresh vegetables or fresh fruit no more, you see. Well, Bessie, you going to buy something? Oh, say, that's mighty... Well, I'll give you a real bargain on them. Them's good quality, you know. $1.
You could have killed those people.
I'm sorry.
Driving a car when you're stinking drunk.
I said I was sorry.
You wasn't Sam Ludlow's kid.
You'd what, Whitey? Have all the Ludlow vineyards for yourself?
Well, Whitey,
He's asking for it, Mr. Ludlow.
you're the foreman here, aren't you?
All right, boy. I'm going to teach you a lesson.
And you enjoy it, don't you?
A good mind to go up to Sam Ludlow's house and raise a big stink about this.
Oh, cool off, Goldie.
And this cattle trough?
Can't be helped if the shower's out of order.
Well, I've been thinking there's lots of other stuff been going on around here that could be helped. We ain't animals, you know.
Our boss man Whitey don't see it like that. Way he's been treating us.
Who asked you for your 2 cents?
I said the way he's been treating us. That doesn't include you, Rose.
Oh, he showed me a few special favors.
I wonder why.
Same opportunity came your way, you'd grab it.
I spit on it. Pure lily white, ain't ya? When it comes to Whitey, I am.
You wouldn't get to first base with him.
No,
he's particular about who he goes with.
As long as it's a woman, any woman. You like the water for a tramp? Sure, I'm part water rat.
Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later.
Break it up. You hear me? I said break it up. I don't know what started it, and I don't care. But let me tell you this. From now on, this irrigation water's off limits.
Well, with the shower busted, that gives us no place to take a bath.
All right, everybody out and get dressed.
After you get going. before we go any further with this here now meeting, let's make something clear. We ain't here to hang Mr. Whitey or anything like that. We ought to give him a bath. Intolerant fellow. And we ain't here to make no bad jokes, neither. Now, I just finished counting up the names on this here partition, and there are 47 of them. And when you all came in, I counted 48 of you.
So I didn't sign.
And we all know why. All right. Now, she's got the same right to be here as any of the rest of us.
If you're going to preach about her rights, you got the wrong congregation.
If you will kindly shut your mouths up, we'll get back down to business. Now, some of you might think that this here petition won't work. Well, if you think that, you just don't know old Sam Ludlow. Because when he sees how we got this down here in black and white on paper, how Whitey has gone behind his back making all his own laws, how he's been treating all of us hired help like we was cattle, why, he's going to get mad as fire. And he's going to rear right up and throw that Whitey clean out of this valley.
Supposing he don't.
Who's that?
Me, Bessie.
I might have known it was you, Bessie Big Mouth.
Supposing he don't. Then what?
Well, then, we ain't done nothing except lose a night's sleep.
And maybe our dog.
Ain't any of you got any guts? Don't you realize that getting rid of a guy like that, Whitey, ain't only good for us, it's good for a man like Sam Ludlow, too? How long has any of you been picking crops in this here valley? One, I'm just asking. Anybody, how long?
4 years for me. I've been at it 7. 9 years over here. I got you all beat. 14 years.
14 years. You've been picking crops in this valley for 14 years. Well, ain't that something? Ain't that just something? Well, you're looking at somebody who's been doing it for nigh on the 20 years. And I guess I'll die doing what I'm doing. And you know why? You know why? Because I like doing what I'm doing. Because folks has got to eat. And it's your hands and my hands that get the food to them. We're important. And I'm damned if I'm going to let a guy like that Whitey make a hell on earth when I'm still on top of it. Now, and if you want to come up and take your name off this here partition, why, you come right ahead. Now, each one of us is going to pick up a straw.
What for?
Ain't you never been to no meetings at all?
Sunday morning church meetings I go to.
Oh. Well, now, each one of us is going to pick a straw. And whoever gets the shortest straw is going to have the pleasure and the honor of taking this here partition to Mr. Sam Ludlow.
I told you not to come here anymore.
Didn't come for that.
It's late, Rose. I'm beat.
You interested or not in what I've got to say?
Well, you're here, so say it.
I went to a meeting tonight up at the old warehouse. 47 women were there, Whitey. And every last one of them hates your guts.
For that, you wake me up in the middle of the night.
They've written up some kind of a petition. They're listing gripes from here to hell and gone.
Lousy, agitating broads.
Well, you better do something because it's your hide they want nailed to the wall.
This petition they made up. They're blaming me.
Signed, sealed, ready to be delivered to Sam Ludlow himself. Messed up everything in creation. That don't change anything.
Rose. Rosie. Thanks for thinking about my hide. This meeting you were at, who was in charge? At least you can tell me who's taking the paper to Ludlow.
Madge.
One that bunks with you? When?
Tomorrow night. After chow.
Let's play it safe. You better go back to the barracks.
I guess that old Sam Ludlow must be finished with his dinner by now. You take it from me. You get as old as me, dearie, and you'll find out there ain't a man in this world that ain't just nice and sociable once he's got his belly full. You ain't lost that partition, have you, Matt?
It's right here.
Oh, well, that's safe place as any, I guess. I just tickled pink that you was the one that got that short jaw.
I'd better be going, Goldie.
Oh. Good luck, dear. Well, Sam Ludlow, thank you if you do, and thank you if you don't.
Accidents can happen walking around in the dark.
I'm not walking around in the dark.
Oh, I'm sure you wasn't coming to pay me a visit. You want to see Mr. Ludlow? You'll have to go over to the equipment shed. Just saw him heading over that way a few minutes ago. You want, as long as you got no flashlight, I could drive you over.
No, thank you. I'll walk.
Well, suit yourself. Careful of the gopher holes.
Mr. Ludlow? Mr. Ludlow? Mr. Ludlow? Mr. Ludlow? Mr. Ludlow?
Takes hardly no time at all. Getting here by car. No, there's no other way out. You can scream, rave, holler all you want. Nobody ever comes near this place. Except maybe on Saturday night. So you can hand it over right now. You hear me, Fruit Tramp? I want that paper you was taking to Ludlow.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We all know what happened to Madge from her own dying words. There ain't anything left to be said, excepting that her soul will never rest in peace until we get the scum that did this to her. That's right. We gotta get him, 'cause anything else would be too good for him.
Goldie, for God's sake, it's not the way you think. I never thought he would.
At least Judas did it for money. Madge is dead.
No, we ain't busting up any of Sam Ludlow's property.
How long we just gonna stand here?
Till Judgment Day if we have to.
Look, Whitey, if you're having trouble with those women, I'll be damned if I intercede. You're the foreman here.
Rosie.
Goldie. Is he dead?
No, Rose. But he'll live to wish he was.
A grape picker is a pair of hands, a set of muscles. Nobody asks who they are or wants to know their secrets. They don't belong to the valley. They come only in picking season. The old-timers teach the newcomers to pick with a long stem and to handle the bunches with care. So, they won't bruise. We mean, of course, that the grapes won't bruise. The picker's hurts and losses go unnoticed, unless it is a missing pair of clippers. Then, $2 comes off that pay. And yet, this wandering army never seems to lack recruits. They spring from the ground, almost like the crops they pick. They travel an endless trail from harvest to harvest, even to the end of a wild harvest.